So I've played all the last 3 Persona games and I'm here to share my experience with you all. I won't get into much details, there will be no spoilers in this video. You're free to stay if you wish to play these games for your own later. This video is just me sharing my emotions and experience with those games. Hello dear viewer, my name is L0ny's and welcome to my channel. I'm an artist, I draw stuff, sometimes I like to talk, so this is the reason this channel exists. Yes. So, Persona. My first introduction with this series goes way back. Why am I glowing? I know it's a daylight, but it's all covered. Why am I glowing? I'm sorry, you probably have to deal with it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't remember my exact age, unfortunately, but I consider my past self lucky enough to stumble upon this series and own a PSP. But unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to have the knowledge of the English language back then. I believe this was the time when I actually was only learning this language. I studied English in school, my parents would make me attend some after-class English lessons, plus video games and YouTube. That's why I'm here. For some reason, I would prefer to watch American YouTubers instead of Russian ones. I don't know why. I didn't watch Russian channels back then. For some reason past me found Markiplier and Smash channels way more interesting. Don't get me wrong, there are some really nice Russian YouTubers and channels out there. Just for some reason I enjoyed watching foreign horror let's plays. Even though I understood like 30% of what was going on. Let's assume that past me was like 12 at the time, or maybe 13. I'm so bad with numbers and dates, it's crazy, I'm sorry. So here's a little stupid me with PSP looking for a new game to play. My PSP had the ability to have games installed in it, but me, tiny, stupid, I don't know how to do this myself. Lucky for me, I found the spot in my city that would install those games in your PSP directly. It was cheap, I could choose like 3 games for a really low price, but I had to choose the game from their catalog, though it was pretty big catalog, I gotta admit. So I had to choose 3 games. I chose 2, I had to choose the third one, I didn't know which one to choose. And I guess, by the sheer fate, my eyes stumbled upon the Persona 3 Portable. Back then, I knew nothing about this game, nothing about this franchise, nothing about Atlas, nothing about like anything. What was the name of the person who's making this? I'm sorry, I have to look it up. Oh, about Megami Tensei. Yeah, I knew nothing about Shin Megami Tensei. Like, no, not even talking about my English level. That was, I think it was beginner level. Not to mention my low English level back then. But still, I played this game with a female protagonist and I got to the final boss. I didn't take the game seriously. First, my low English level. Second, I just didn't enjoy the fighting mechanic at the time for some reason. Yeah, I didn't take it seriously. I got to the final boss and I couldn't defeat it. And I couldn't even go like saves back to train my characters harder, to go there and beat the crap out of the last boss, whatever its name. I almost said it, so I don't think it's spoiler what the last boss name is, but yeah, let's keep it at that. So I had to play this game the second time. This time I chose the male protagonist, I took the game more seriously, I finished the game, I beat the final boss, I was happy. Yeah! Back then, I understood very little of the plot. I didn't even get the whole apathy syndrome thing. Though I enjoyed the game, I enjoyed characters. For some reason, Shinjiro became like my top favorite one. I don't know why. He still is. Why? help. But I guess it's because of my lack of knowledge. I couldn't appreciate the game as a whole. So, time has passed, and I stumbled upon Persona 4. Remembering how I enjoyed the previous game, I decided that why not try the fourth one? Even though I could hardly remember a thing from the third Persona, but whatever. I enjoyed it, and that's what matters. I wanted to play the fourth one too, but I didn't know how. I believe by that time my PSP was gone. Not that I would be able to play this game on PSP, and that was the only console I had. And I couldn't even play this game on my PC. I don't think I even owned a PC. We had a laptop that was one for my whole family, and I wasn't able to download games on it. I don't remember. God, I can't remember anything. What is wrong with me? My PSP, I probably sold it back then to someone, which is something that I really regret doing nowadays. Back then I thought, oh, it's just collecting dust, I could sell it, earn some money for myself. But now I would be so happy to play those games that really brought me into this whole gaming industry, because it all started with PSP, with Ratchet and Clank games, with Loco Roco. Those were my first games, and I would really love to revisit them just for this, just for the sake of this nostalgia. But I couldn't, because I sold my console. Why did I do that? I regret it. So yeah, my future child, if whoever it's gonna be, if they're gonna be into games, I'm gonna tell them, do not ever sell your gaming consoles. Well, I mean, if it's like an extreme situation, then yeah, go for it, but don't. You'll regret it. I did, at least. I don't know for anyone else. Speaking only for myself. Sorry, I got off topic. So, some time passed. I actually forgot about Persona 4 and that I wanted to play it. But for some reason, I got really interested into buying a PlayStation Vita. Why? Don't know. I believe it was around the time Danganronpa V3 was about to release. I wasn't even planning on playing it on the console. It already was in my wish list on Steam, and I actually bought it in Steam and I played it in Steam. But I believe the sun. I'm glad it's sunny, but I'm glowing. What the fuck? Stop, please. It's off topic. The weather is so awful here at March right now. Usually in March it's spring. It's supposed to be warm. Like, of course there's gonna be mud everywhere and dirt, but at least it's warm. Right now, I look outside, I see December. It's snow everywhere. It's cold. I'm so tired of my winter clothes. I hate winter clothes. I want to put on my autumn spring coat. No, I have to wear my winter clothes because of this. Sun, please be harder, rusher. I don't know, melt everything. I want the warm weather. I want to wear my coat. Sorry, got off topic. So, what was I talking about? PlayStation Vita, yeah, okay, got it. I found the boy in my school who was selling this. I bought it from him. I really enjoyed this console. I don't even remember what I was playing on it. I remember like 2 games. That's it. And then I remembered Persona 4 and I thought, wait, I can play it on this console. That's what I'm gonna do. Plus my English has improved since then. Not by much. I guess by much. I don't know. So I got the console. I got the game. I played it. I got a bad ending, and for some reason I decided to save after I got the bad ending. What was I thinking about? I don't know. So in order to try this game again and to get a good ending, I had to play the whole game again, which was impossible for me back then. Okay, it wasn't impossible, but I was too lazy to do it. Plus, I believe I had a busy life at the time, so I wouldn't even able to play it again if, yes, that would be tough, that's it. If you're wondering what kind of bad ending it was, no one died. Let me tell you this. If there's a person who knows stuff, I won't spoil anything, I'll just tell you this. No one died, she stayed at the hospital, and my character just left the town. That's it. So yeah, I never finished this game. I sold this console to the boy from my class at college. Also regret it by now, actually. Yeah, I would love to play some games on it again. By the time I was enjoying Persona 4, people were already talking about Persona 5. I don't think the 5th one was released yet, but people were talking stuff. I didn't follow it. I think I just stumbled upon, oh wow, there's another Persona that I don't know when I'm gonna play it. But yeah, okay. And here we are. Some more time has passed. I got Nintendo Switch. Here it is. Here it is. This is my baby. I actually enjoy blue and red Joy-Cons, but my blue one is broken. The L button on the blue one doesn't work, so I can't connect it to the console if I'm playing it like through the TV or anything. So yeah, there are some of my stickers on the back. I should change them, especially the Technoblade one. Ooh, it's getting old. And by the way, I've learned my lesson. I'm not selling this console. This one stays with me until I don't know what. But yeah, this one with me, not selling this. I've learned my lesson. This is my precious baby. Also, my English got so much better. I had so much practice. I had so many experience. I've talked with so many people. I watched so many foreign YouTube content. And I got my hands on both Persona 5 games. So we all know that Persona 5 Strikers was the only game available for Nintendo Switch for the time being, right? Well, in the game sections of the electronic stores, I would stumble upon Persona 5 Strikers copy at the Nintendo area, and I would also find Persona 5 Strikers and Royal at the PlayStation store, the PlayStation corner. You probably guessed it by now. I've played Persona 5 Strikers before I played Persona 5 Royal. It was hella confusing. I remember how the previous games would introduce you to new characters little by little as the story moves on, so you would have time to learn about these new characters, learn their name, learn their abilities. And I start playing Persona 5 Strikers, which is just throws you into the battle immediately as you turn on the game. You already know every characters, and I'm like, wait, hold on, this is too much. I was so confused. Wow, that was so much new information that I had to deal with. Still, even though I was kind of frustrated at first, I enjoyed it. I really liked the battle mechanic that was in the Persona 5 Strikers. Also, yeah, Strikers, liked it. It was good, nice. Moving on. Then the tragedy hit my country. The conflict with another country and everything. I won't get into too much details, it's not what this video is about. And after that, the Persona 5 was released on the other consoles, and I really wanted to try it. I wanted to get to know the characters better, to know their backstory, and I wanted to experience it all by myself. I didn't want to watch any videos about it. I wanted to see it and experience it with my own eyes. I'm a type of gamer that enjoys physical copy of the game, and with all the borders closed, it was really hard for me to get one. But I found my way. I had to pay some extra, but whatever. I wanted it, and oh, I even got the Steelbox edition. Yeah, aha! Let me actually wait. Let me show you. There it is. So, this is Strikers. It was easily found on the bookshelves of my store. Oh wow, it's all in Russian here. I didn't even notice it at first. And this is royal. Let me. Ah! By the way, this is such a great packaging. I was originally planning to buy the regular one, just like this. But when I was placing my order, the Steelbox edition was cheaper than the original one, the plastic one. I don't know why. I guess it was a glitch or something. But yeah, I got mine in a Steelbox, and wow, this is so great. Yeah, I'm keeping it on my shelf like this, but still. So I got a copy of Persona 5 Royal. I've played it. I got a bad ending. I got the protagonist killed. Without spoiling the ending itself, I would say it was the bad ending in which I saw the person who was killing me. Yeah, I got pissed because at this point there wasn't a single Persona game that I would finish on the first try. Like the third one I was playing, I got a bad ending because I didn't have any ending at all. Basically, I was just weak to fight the final boss. Then the fourth one I got a bad ending because yeah, I couldn't figure out the exact answers that you should answer when you're in the position you're in, and that frustrates me. And now this. I guess I'm just unlucky. It's nothing about the skill, I'm just unlucky, that's it. Also, also about the fifth one, I was playing on the merciless mode, and I haven't opened the third semester. I didn't feel the Marcus confident fully. So after getting a good ending of the original Persona 5, I changed my mode to easy and basically speedrun the whole game to the third semester with all the money and all the stats that I had from the previous walkthrough. But by the way, I don't regret that I played the game the way I did. The only thing I regret is that I almost said spoilers. I'm gonna say this. The only thing I regret is that I had to fight the last boss of the third semester in the easy mode. I would love to fight this character in merciless mode, just as I did with the whole game. But well, it's just how I play these games. When I enter some new game, I would put it in the hard mode. Maybe not like the merciless, like the Persona game has, but a hard mode. Complete the full game, enjoying the story and the gameplay. And if I'm revisiting the story, I would put it on the easy mode just to enjoy the story. In the conclusion, I'm just gonna say this. I love Japanese novel games. I love Danganronpa. I love Persona. I love Your Turn to Die, because these games bring me such a huge spectrum of emotions. I just cannot. The sun. It's the sun. Again, I'm glowing. Oh my god, because I'm talking about so many positive things about Japanese novel games. These games make me feel so much. Mostly it's good stuff, of course. Even if sometimes it's bad, it can still be good. I hope you know what I mean. As long as I feel something without hurting anything or anyone or receiving any harm myself. While I was playing the Royal game, the fourth and the third Persona became available on the Switch. And I got them because I wanted to enjoy them again. I wanted to revisit them with all the knowledge and all the English that I have now. By the time I'm filming this video, I've already finished the 4th Persona and I completed it fully. And now I'm playing Persona 3 Portable as a female character, and I'm almost at the final battle. Yeah, I'm taking this seriously now. The 4th one is definitely my least favorite. I'm not saying that it's bad, I just gave my preference to the 3rd and the 5th one. I can't even choose which one of those I like most, but yeah, it's either the 3rd or 5th. I just find their story more intriguing and their antagonists more appealing, I guess. Oh, by the way, I have this question. Am I the only one who's getting sleepy when exploring Tartarus or the TV world? I'm asking 3rd or 4th Persona players. I don't know why or how exactly to describe it, but for some reason, running through these mazes of similar looking corridors makes me just so bored and lazy. I really feel like I begin to fall asleep when I play those. I wouldn't actually fall asleep, but I would definitely get really tired or get bored. Like, I would spend hours training my characters in mementos, just crushing shadows left and right using Morgana, while listening to other characters just talk some random stuff, while I would start yawning a few minutes after entering Tartarus. I don't get it. I hope I'm not the only one on this. So this is basically my whole experience with the Persona series. It definitely had its own impact on me, and I am actually glad that those games exist in my life. So I'm gonna finish it here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me talking about my gaming experience. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, ring the bell. I'll try to post some more Speed Paints videos from now on. Yeah, bye bye.